All right, guys, I got another video for you guys, and this one is a leak by Mark Harley. He's leaking Brendan's messages. That this was when they were friends during that time, and he brings up Alex Jones crashing Joe Rogan's dinner. He gets invited by Eddie Bravo. So we'll read the messages and then we'll get to the voicemail. Okay. So it says Joe had dinner with Alex Jones and Rogan. It got so heated, lol. Joe and Alex kept asking to come on. Man, it was awkward. No way. That's Mark Harley. Joe lit him up so bad. That's insane. What did he say? Tell you in a few. I'll send you a voicemail note. Still her. Okay. OMG. Crazy. Can't wait. Okay, here's the voicemail that he sends Mark.
Yo, so we do the show, it goes great. You saw most of it, so it goes great. And then even though I didn't really plug anything, which is all good. But then we all go to dinner and Eddie invites Alex Jones, and so Alex Jones is sitting it went Rogan on one side, me on the opposite. So me and Rogan sitting across each other. Then Callan's next to Rogan, and then next to Callan is Alex Jones, and next to me is Eddie, right? So that's the setup. And so Alex Jones gets there, and he's just eyeing Rogan the whole time. You can see he's just like, it was random. He came like Eddie's like, no, Alex Jones coming. Rogan's like, for what? And he's like, oh, he just wants to see you. And so Rogan's like, all right, yeah, he's cool. He's like, it's random, but all right. So he gets in. He can just tell Alex Jones had an agenda. So as soon as he could, Alex is like, he's like, Joe, I think that, I'm all over the news right now, and it's never been hotter in the line, and I just need a platform to do it. I got to come on the show. I think it'd be great. And that's my Alex Jones impression. And Rogan's like, what? And he's like, I just think you and I together, I need a platform, and you need to let me come on the show. And Rogan's like, stop, not stop. You're not coming on my show. And Alex is like, I think it'd be good, if I'm like a gorilla with rocks, bash them together, and and Rogan's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Literally gets in his face, goes, what the fuck are you talking about? He goes, you can't come on my show, dude. He goes, you're talking about these kids that died, and you don't even think about the consequence for me. I don't need the fucking heat. It's not happening. And Alex like, I know, I think it'd be good. He's like, stop, quit fucking asking me. And then Eddie started going off about some conspiracy on the government, and Alex takes his phone out to film all this, and Roman's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" He's like, "We're at dinner, dude. Put your fucking phone down. Don't blast this out." He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And dude, just Rogan was a savage on him, and Alex is like, "All right, well," and then after he realized it wasn't happening, he's like, "All right, well, I'm gonna get going. I appreciate you guys having me." And you're just like, "What the fuck?"
There you have it there. So it got awkward between them.
Oh,
Uh,
Alex.
According to Brendan, it was a very savage move by Joe. Lit him up. Joe lit him up bad. Because Alex wanted to be on the show, trying to get, I guess, maybe some good publicity off of the whole defamation Sandy case trial that was happening. And later on, he got sued. He had to pay like $1 billion, which is crazy. So here's the clip that confirms that he went to dinner and he asked them about coming on, and then he kind of like still kinds of he brings it up in a different way. He brings it up in a much more favorable way, not very hostile. Like he asked them and he said no, so it didn't seem like Alex was yelled at by Joe. So let's watch that clip here.
But at least he overall defends free speech, and I just don't think Joe can handle it. We were out at dinner about a month ago, last time I hung out with him, and it's his pet peeve not to bring it up. And I just said, man, it really helped me with this upcoming court case because the whole media is against me. If I could get on there and explain things, and he just said, Alex, you got there's too much craziness going on. Let's just get through this. We'll talk about it later. So I'm not really worried about it. Obviously, I'm the big interview he'd want. He even said, listen, you're like nuclear weapons. It's a big deal to have you on, but I'm not worried about it. It's really a question for Joe. Because
no, I know. I'm just asking because you talk about how you're hanging out with him, and not only if not him, he has a bunch of friends who could have you on.
Okay, so then he goes on about Steven says like why don't you just ask one of Joe's other friends to get you on? But of course, they're not gonna have him on because that's also more heat on them. They don't want to get that type of publicity, especially on YouTube where he's banned. So then Alex kind of, he doesn't want to diss him badly. He doesn't want to really like burn the bridge. So he says, Joe, he's an 8, and you, Steven Crowder, you're a 10 because you are, you tell the truth. You're for free speech. So in my eyes, you're a 10 because you invited me on the show and you let me talk. So, that's my Alex Jones impression. How good was that? I don't know. So look, we'll play that where he doesn't want to burn the bridge. He's a little bit nice because he's done that before where he throws a couple shots at Joe like a while back, but Joe kind of was like, he was he didn't really seem to be so taken off by it. So we'll hear this clip right now from him.
Me behind
saying, on the courage scale, Steven Crowder's a 10, Alex Jones is a 10, and Joe Rogan's an 8. And I'll take an 8 all day over our enemies that are at a 0.
Of course.
And so I'm nothing but thankful to Joe for all the heat he's taken having me on.
Right.
And so I totally understand it. And you know what? I don't want to give out any inside baseball here.
Okay, so there we have it. He did go to the dinner. Brandon was, telling the truth that this happened, and Alex asked Rogan to go on the show, and Rogan said, "Nah, bro, you're just too hot right now. I don't want to get in trouble with Spotify again." So, he just decided to not do that, and there we have it, there, guys. So yeah, this story is true. I don't know why. I mean, maybe Mark has more voicemails of different stories, which I thought this was kind of interesting because we haven't seen Alex for a while now. Since recently this whole thing came out, this whole defamation thing, and Joe hasn't I don't think Joe has mentioned Alex, recently. So yeah, he's just probably trying to keep this under wraps and not mention Alex or bring him on again because he doesn't want to get in trouble with Spotify. So, okay, guys, I'll end this here, and let me hear your thoughts. Give this a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later with another video.
He's like, Joe, I think we can pop all over the news right now, and it's never been hotter than the line, and I just need a platform to do it. I got to come on the show. I think it'd be great. And that's my Alex Jones impression. And Rogan's like, what?